Hello again, YouTube. Truth Man here. The channel is the No Metrics, No Simping, All Subjects channel. I will be uploading to my other channel. Those of you that subscribe to my other channel, I will be uploading something later on that I'm probably going to put on both channels. We getting back to the Isaiah 4:1 series on this video, though. We haven't done Isaiah 4:1 in a couple of days. And I was watching a channel by the name of Family Circle, which plays a lot of Tom Likas videos. And I told you, like, I'm soon to be starting a series where I'm just gonna kind of react to things that I hear, like from the red pill pioneers like Patrice O'Neal and Tom Likas. I don't agree with everything that neither one of those guys say or do, but I highly agree with a lot. And so we're gonna get into that. Y'all gotta excuse me, I'm out here working. Took a little break, so we're going to talk about this right quick. Isaiah 4:1 says, "In that day, 7 women will take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own food, wear our own clothes, only let us be called by your name, take away our disgrace." The disgrace is all the false hope that they put them in. It's disgraceful. They tell you, some of them will pressure you into getting married. Well, if you don't marry me, blah, 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 blah. And we fall for it as men. We fall for the ultimatums like we can't or haven't been when we meet that particular woman that tries to give us an ultimatum, like we haven't been dealing with women before her. Always remember that they come and they go. They want you to think that somehow you losing something when they choose to leave or when you choose to leave. But with most of them, you're not. Now, every now and then you'll have a girl, like we all got that girl that we look at like, I wonder what would have happened, had I been this. Like every man has that. I mean, I have one, you have one, everybody has that one, like, that you was kind of being petty with. And you didn't see how far that could have went. But that don't mean that it wouldn't have not worked out like the other relationships sometimes don't. So, on this Isaiah 4:1, I kind of want to piggyback off of something that I heard on the Family Circle channel, a guy who goes by the name of Uncle Capone. He said that women should complement your life, not complicate your life. And I think that was pretty profound. And that's what I'm going to talk about. I agree with him. If you looking at relations with women, marriage with women, dating women, any other way than that, then you are on another page, perhaps on a satanic one. And we talked about like some of the witchcraft that they bring along with them with some of their attitudes. The things they say, the things they do, the things they keep from you. A lot of this stuff invites witchcraft in. And you wonder why you can't get over the hump sometimes. You can't blame her because you should have knew. Like they say, they try to say what you don't know won't hurt you. I disagree. What you don't know can kill you. It kills people all the time. Like, people don't know that there's sharks in the water. And then after they get bit, they gone. What you don't know can kill you. That's why it says in the Bible, he says, my people perish for a lack of knowledge. You know, you die from not knowing. And a lot of guys are dying a slow death in their marriages for not knowing. And they scared to leave somebody that in some cases they should have left 15 years ago, 20 years ago. They basically just waste their life. The chicks putting them down, insulting them, embarrassing them in front of their family, her family, cheating on them, don't respect them, and he's still there. You say, well, I don't want to lose my house. Man, you could have been got another house. Some of these guys really should have left these women 20 years ago. You could have got another house within 5 or 10 or even less. Like he said, they should complement your life. And this is biblical, not complicated. How do they complicate it? You go from having sex to not having sex. You go from having money to not having money. You go from you lived in your own apartment, it was quiet, it was peaceful. Now you gotta hear her half the time talking about nothing, meaningless conversations. You gotta deal with her selfishness, but she's calling you selfish. When a lot of times, you're not the one that's selfish. The reality is, she's the one that's selfish. They want you to do everything for them. They want you to get everything for them. Go to them for something. Watch what happened. Watch what happened. And you say, it's not all of them. I never said it was. I never said it was. Win an argument with valid, truthful points. See, what I'm noticing is people be trying to put words in your mouth. I never said it. Well, if you listen to me, you know that I don't be saying that it's all of them. I say it's most of them. I say it's the majority, but I don't say all. See, what I notice about people nowadays is they resort to anything with the hope of winning the argument, and they cause themselves to lose it even more. That's a lot of people. People don't like to face realities in 2023. The reality is that marriage for most is not going to get you anywhere. Let's just be honest, man. And that's not like a knock on the person you choose. That's just the reality. And like I said, people don't want to deal with realities, man. You're not going to get richer by being married unless she is rich, unless she is making money. Tom Likas said something that was funny to me, man. I got a good laugh out of it. He said marriage is for guys who can't afford their own apartment. And I thought that was hilarious. You know, you gotta face the realities, man. And the reality is that if you choose a woman, you choose to be with a woman, whether it's concubine, whether it's a wife, whether it's whatever you choose, she should not complicate your life in any way. If she comes in and brings complications that you didn't have, shame on you. Because that's not her job. Like, even if you go back to Genesis chapter 2, verse 18, do you think the Most High created Eve to complicate Adam's life? No. But did Eve complicate Adam's life? Absolutely. She went, Adam had dominion, Adam was in the garden chilling. Eve come along with all her curiosities and everything changed. You say, well, you can't blame her. You're right, you can't. Because Adam didn't have to be a simp. Adam could have got on this alpha and told the Most High, like, hey, I'm not finna do that. You need to do something about her. Or he could have went to Eve like, no, we not doing that. That's not why you here. You're not finna mess me up in the garden. I'm running stuff. So they not supposed to, and listen, man, sex ain't that good, man. Sex ain't that good, man. If you compare all the women, now watch this, I'm finna show you something, it's gonna be kind of deep, pause, that you had sex with. I sat and thought about this very deeply. Pause. But, and I was thinking, like, is there like a difference? It was some differences. Some were a little better, had a little better feel than others. But it wasn't like any major differences. In fact, some of the ones with lower body counts were deeper than the ones, were physically deeper and looser than the ones with higher body counts. Now, do you want to get a woman with higher body count? I'm telling you, for mental reasons, that could be a problem. But I'm also telling you that there wasn't a lot of difference between the women that I was with that had high body counts, and the women that I was with that had low body counts. And I'm not trying to ponder on my experiences too much, but I remember being with one who said she had a dude that she said he had me beat, but I was better than him. Like according to her, he opened her up, but I still got off pretty fast, y'all. Got off pretty fast. Now, what does that say? That say that when it comes to that, you really can't pinpoint how that's gonna go. Because I done dealt with women with low body counts that was loose. I don't know if Bill was putting his whole hand in there or what, but they loose. Now, that goes to the point I'm making with this whole video. When they come into your life, they should complement it, like he said, not complicate it. Like the Bible say, we quote it often in this manosphere. It's better to live in the corner of a roof, in the corner of your roof, than to have to live in a house with a contentious woman. I've been sleeping on the couch for quite some time now. And I'm noticing that I said, man, I'm about to buy a bed. Because that couch, sometimes it kind of take your legs, like your legs will be, you have to stretch, you have to, because it'll take your body out of proportion. Because it's real soft and it sinks in. So it'll take your body out of proportion. Let me see if we out here. I'm gonna go back here for a second. And I said, man, it's time to get back in the bed. Like me, that's not, especially, I can't say always, but I kind of went along those lines with what he was saying with that. How they should complement your life, not complicate it. But going forward, that's how I'm going to live. Like, that's how, I'm not going to be thirsty. If I start getting too thirsty, I'm just going to get the sauce off myself. Hey, man, it is what it is. And, man, you can say well, God going to do this. Man, you don't know what he going to do. Nobody can sit and say that they even know 10% of what the Most High is going to do. I'm not finna be out here thirsty, man, and complicating my life. And I'm not finna ain't no woman finna tell me nothing. You come in, you gonna come in listening. Cause I already been through that, doing your own thing, trying to run stuff. And that ain't for me. That is for simps. It ain't for me. I ain't no simp. So, you gonna see women that got your body type, look good, stuff like that, but I'm not gonna be thirsty. Like, if I want to say something to somebody, I will. But I'm not finna be out here thirsty, because some of these women, a lot of them, will complicate your life. That's not what you want. That's not their purpose. They're supposed to complement your life. I like to eat. So a woman who likes and knows how to cook, that's complimentary. And I don't want nobody who try to impress me in the beginning and then they just scale back everything in the end. You start scaling back, it's time for you to go. Because think about it, man. Why should you have somebody around you that would do more for somebody else than you? Let them go get with that somebody else, and you be by yourself or with somebody else. That's how you do that. Because again, and again, and again, and again, they supposed to complement your life, not complicate it. Like I told y'all, one of my guys, our other friend told me he ended up having bullets. I said buckets. Ricochet off his leg, tussling with a gun with some other dude who somehow, I don't know if his girl was sneaking around or if he called himself liking her or what the deal was. No, that's bad for business. I tell him, it's either, remember what Tom said on Roots? It's either him or me. Ain't no in between. You want somebody else, go get somebody else. I'm not finna share you broads. If I'm not the one for you and I'm not getting it done for you, leave me alone. Go get somebody else. That's how it works. Because see, when you try to keep them around and that's their mindset, they're going to complicate your life. Once they give up on you, they're going to complicate your life. Man, I'm not finna take care of no disrespectful broad. And this is what these women do, especially those black dudes now. They try to put them white folks on us. And I don't say that. I know I got white people that watch my channel. I'm saying this in terms of who often works in the courts. I'm not saying it in a racial way. But some of these black women, they'll try to put them white folks in that court on you. I'm just letting you know that right now. Like, I done had arguments, disagreeing with myself. You trying to put them, you trying to put them